a full review, demo, first impressions, and swatches of the palette. So if you want to know what I think of the new KKW Beauty powder, contour, and highlight kit, please keep watching. Okay guys, so the KKW new powder and contour kit comes in a plastic bag like this. This is the same packaging as the KKW contour cream contour sticks. So it looks like she's gonna keep the same packaging for all of her products. It just opens like this, like a Ziploc bag, and then you take it out and it comes in a plastic packaging. Like, it looks very, very, very sanitary. Her cream sticks also came in similar packaging like this as well. So I don't mind the packaging at all. Packaging is always thrown away. Obviously, if there is like super great packaging, I do appreciate that as well. I do love beautiful packaging. Don't get me wrong. I do like this theme that she has of this nude color. I don't know, this color is just, I like it a lot. So there's like a little slit here at the bottom. So whenever I got the package, I got an email that it was delivered. So they do keep up with shipping information. So the new powder, contour, and highlight kit is $52 plus taxes and shipping. So when I purchased mine, I ordered it through the website. I ended up paying $60 in total. So it is pretty up there. However, the palette looks pretty big and it does feel a little bit heavy, and it comes with a dual-ended brush. There's one side that is more slanted and then the other one that's more tapered. This side is supposed to be used for highlighting and this one is supposed to be used for the contours. But I am gonna use the brush in this demo to see, you know, how the brush performs. I think the highlight side is a lot softer than the contour side, and it feels like matte. It feels pretty nice actually. So on the back of the contour kit, it says that it's made in the USA. Highlight 1, highlight 2, and contour 1 and contour 2. And I got the medium. On each pan you get 0.26 ounces or 7.25 grams. So it comes with a mirror. It's a very nice mirror. Pretty much the size of my head. So the $52, if you divide it by 4, you're paying $13 per pan. I do really like that she did put a lot more product compared to her cream contour stick. And then I just want to compare with the Shade and Light Kat Von D contour palette. These are all matte. $49 on the Kat Von D website. It's a little bit more than the Shade and Light, but you get a brush also getting when you're buying the KKW powder and contour kit, so I hope that helps. So I'm gonna go ahead and do some swatches on my hand first. I don't think swatches on the arm really do a product justice. I think when you apply it on the face, that's how you know like if the product is good or not. I do still like to do swatches for you guys. Okay guys, so here are the swatches. Starting from this side, we have contour 1, then contour 2, and then we have highlight 1 and then highlight 2. This one looks very warm and this one looks a little bit cooler tone. Okay, so I've already set my face with powder. You always want to set your face first. So I'm gonna go in with contour 1 first on this side of the face where I have the cream contour stick first. The other side, I didn't put any of the cream contour, just so you guys can see how it looks without the cream contour underneath. So I'm gonna dip this side of the brush in contour 1. I just barely tapped it because I don't want to apply too much powder. I'm just gonna kind of tap it on my hand first. And then just blending it out. Grab a little bit more and then just take some of it off on my hand, and then just start putting some on my forehead, bring it down to my jaw. So it does warm up my face pretty good, and I think the medium is a pretty good shade for me. So just for reference, I'm an NC25 in MAC. So another thing about this brush is that you can take off the heads and change them out with her other brush pad with her cream contour. Some people might like that, some people might not. I don't really like dual-ended brushes because they're hard to store, but I can see how like this can take up less space and you don't have to travel with a whole bunch of brushes with you. Okay, so now I'm gonna put contour 1 on this side of the face. It is blending out pretty easy. Okay, so this is contour 1. So this is without the cream contour underneath, and this is with the contour cream underneath. I think without the cream contour, it looks more natural on this side of the face than this side of the face. So it just depends. If you're going for a more dramatic look, then you'll put the cream contour underneath. So now I'm gonna go in with contour 2 and kind of just apply that on the hollows of my cheeks to really contour and sculpt. So I'm gonna apply on the edge of the brush, kind of tap it off on my hand. Very, very pigmented. You're gonna need a little tiny amount. I probably put too much of contour too. It's pretty dark. I think I put too much of contour too on this side, so I'm gonna go a little bit of a lighter hand on this side, barely dipping my brush in here. Super pigmented. Okay, so it looks a lot better on this side. It's not as strong as this side. So I do like how this side is looking, you know, without the cream contour underneath. I'm gonna blend this out because it's pretty strong. Too much, too much. Gonna blend this out also. I always like using a stippling brush like this one. This is the Mikasa F200. I do have a discount code on these brushes. You get 25% off, and they're really great quality brushes. I will link the code in the description box below with their website. And I always like going in with a stool, like a stippling brush like this, to blend out any powders and to make sure there's not like any harsh lines. So I didn't put any of the cream contour on my nose because I wanted to see if I can contour my nose just using the powder. I am actually gonna mix these two to contour the nose, and I'm gonna try to use this brush and the very edges of it to contour my nose. And I'm barely putting any pressure. These powders are very, very pigmented. You have to go really with a light hand. And then I'm going back in with the stippling brush and kind of just blend that out. Okay, so I thought my nose contour looks pretty good. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the fun part and use the highlighters. I'm just gonna dip my brush on both. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is apply the cream highlighter on this side where I use the cream contour sticks. I'm only gonna do it on this side just to see. So I'm just dipping my brush in here. Tap it off. Ooh, super glowy. That is pretty. Okay, I'm gonna grab some more. Tap it off. Wow. Whoa. Well, it's not as blinding, but it is very, very pigmented. I'm gonna apply on my nose as well. I'm using highlight 2 for my nose. Whoa. Cupid's bow. Forehead. Mixing the two for my forehead. Just apply like a little bit right here. Apply some right here. I don't really like this side of the brush. I don't know, I don't really like it. It's too bulky, I feel. So I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup and I'm gonna come back and let you guys know what my final thoughts are, what I didn't like, what I liked about the palette. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I just finished applying the rest of my makeup and this is the finished look. I did record a video on how I created this look, this eye look, and what I have on my lips. And I put blush on. That's about it. I didn't put anything else. Overall, I really like how the contour looks. The highlighter is very, very glowy and beautiful. It's not glittery. It doesn't have texture. It does accentuate my texture a little bit, but not a whole lot. Any highlighter is gonna accentuate texture, but I do feel like the cream contour side is a bit much. I think I like this side a lot more without the cream contour underneath, just because it just looks more natural, blended out. Also, I did apply a lot of the contour too on this side, so I think that's why it looks a lot more harsh on this side. So what I did not like is this side of the brush. I just feel like it's too big and bulky to, like, you know, highlight small areas. I guess you can make it work, but I didn't really like this side of the brush. I do like this side. I'm not gonna say that it's my favorite brush. I think I would still prefer to use my own brush. This might be good for traveling if you don't want to travel with a bunch of brushes. Another thing is that this one doesn't come with a matte highlighter. I like using a matte highlighter just to clean up the edges here of the contour. You don't really necessarily need a matte highlighter because you can use I guess a powder to clean up. I feel like this palette can be pretty good for traveling as well, so I do like that a lot. Yeah, I think overall I do like the kit. I do like the contour. I like the highlighters, and I was kind of afraid of getting the medium kit, so I wasn't sure if I was gonna be the light one or the medium. So that was where I was a little bit confused, but the medium actually turned out really good for my skin tone. So overall, I am gonna say that the powder contour highlight kit by KKW Beauty was a hit. I do wish that the price was a little bit lower, because with the taxes and shipping it turns out to be $60. I think Kim is still learning, and hopefully in the future she will also have free shipping on her website. That would really help a lot with the products, but I don't know. Who knows what can happen. I will continue to use this powder and highlight kit. I just really love the powders in here. The contours just go so nicely with my skin tone. It's very hard for me to find contour shades for my skin tone. So I hope you guys found this review helpful and my first impressions. I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night wherever you are. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys. First impressions of the powder. I'll be doing a full demo swatch. I forgot to apply on my collarbone. Freaking forget stuff like this. Got on my shirt. Now, where are my collarbones? Ooh. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Let's apply some to my boobies. Did you guys hear my dad? He just cursed. He's watching soccer. Ah, poke my eye.